How to build confidence after it has been broken. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Happily Committed Project. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because by hitting that subscribe button, you get notifications every time we post new content. And we are always trying to post as much content as possible in order to give you the information that you need to navigate your situation and to feel supported through the process. My name is Danny, and I am one of the head coaches here at the Happily Committed Project, along with my amazing colleagues, Coach Adrian and Coach Natalie. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about confidence, rebuilding your confidence. Look, confidence is one of the key aspects of being able to maintain and sustain a healthy and happy relationship, not only with your partner, but with yourself. Because at the end of the day, everything begins with you. Internally, it is so important to feel good about yourself, to feel grounded in who you are as a person. And if for any reason you feel like you have lost yourself or you do not feel as confident as you once did, this video is for you. So, what is the first thing that you need to do in order to rebuild confidence? The first one is to become a little bit more introspective. And I know I say this all the time, right? If you've watched many of my videos before, I talk a lot about introspection and reflection and self-awareness and all of those types of things. And it may come off as being redundant, but it is absolutely necessary. And the reason for why it comes off as being redundant is because it is a common string in all aspects and situations of a relationship. If you do not know yourself, how in the hell do you expect your partner is going to know you? It starts with you. So if you do not take the time to think about who you are, who you've been, who do you want to be, right? Where you're going. All of these types of things are really important questions to ask yourself in order for you to become more grounded and become more authentically you. What are your needs? What are your expectations? Have you ever actually sat down and thought about that? Or have you just been navigating relationships blindly, hoping that things are going to work out organically? Because if you are, that might be why you find yourself in the position that you're in. That might be why you're watching this video. And look, it's not a bad thing, right? It's just a lesson that needs to be learned. And I am more than happy to support you and guide you through that process. So, step number one, self reflection, asking yourself the important and the tough questions. If you do not even know where to start, if you do not know what questions to ask yourself, book a one-on-one coaching session. I promise you, I will help you and guide you through that process. It will change your perspective. It'll change your understanding of yourself and your situation. And I have helped countless people before find themselves, which in turn has resulted in the best relationships of their lives because they have that confidence to be able to navigate it. So if this is something that you feel like you need and you feel like you need that support, I am that person for you. So make sure you click the link in the description box below because instead of making you have to go through the website and do all that stuff, I'm going to make your life easier and just put the link in the description box. You can click on it. It'll take you straight to the coaching page and you can book your session and we can start to strategize now so that you don't feel like you are wasting any more time. The second part of this is self-care. Investing in yourself. And I know that sounds very like self-care, like hashtag live, laugh, love. But seriously, self-care is so important. Investing in yourself. When's the last time you felt good about yourself? When's the last time you felt sexy? Have you ever been to a chiropractor or an acupuncturist or really just invested time into your body? You know, the thing that I tell my clients all the time is if your body is the vehicle, right? You have to fuel the vehicle. And how do you fuel it? You fuel it through self-development. You fuel it through self-care. You fuel it through self-awareness and all these different things that help you to become more and more and more efficient, more productive, and just feeling good. in general, right? So self-care, is there anything that you've been wanting to do for yourself that you haven't done in a long time? Shit, if you haven't gotten a massage in a while, go get a massage. If you haven't gotten a facial in a while, go get a facial. If you haven't purchased new wardrobe and God knows when, upgrade your look. Sometimes changing the external appearance truly affects the internal, you know? And I know that that can be triggersome for some people because people say, well, it shouldn't be about looks. It shouldn't be about this. It shouldn't be about that. But at the end of the day, it is to a certain degree, attraction wise, anyways. If you are looking in the mirror and you look good, you feel you look good, that changes your mood. That changes how you present yourself to the world. That changes the energy in which you put out there. So invest in a little bit of self care. The third thing here is stepping outside of your comfort zone. If you really want to rebuild your confidence, we grow the most outside of our comfort zone. So what does that look like? Have you been wanting to, tackle that sports adventure that you've never been able to do because you've always been concerned about people's criticism or judgments or whatever the case may be? Do it. Go rock climbing, go hiking. Maybe it's as simple as joining a gym, right? If you have a fear of joining a gym just because you're afraid people are going to judge you because maybe you're skinnier or you're bigger or whatever the case may be, just do it and go once and realize that nobody is paying attention to you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. What I mean by that is sometimes we are convince ourselves that if we do something outside of our comfort zone and we are not perfect at it immediately, people are going to look at us and judge us. They are concerned with their own stuff. They're concerned with their own gains and goals and all of that stuff. So don't think about it that way. Think about it as you are slowly making an effort and making progress in your own personal goals, micro goals. They don't have to be macro goals, right? They don't have to be these grandiose things. So if for you it's going outside and walking around the block once a day, do it. It's just getting you outside of your normal routine or the things that you don't normally like to do. If you hate going to grocery stores because it stresses you the hell out, go to a grocery store. Spend an hour in there. Shit, maybe spend 20 minutes in there, right? Starting small. Whatever it is going to help you to push yourself. That is incredibly important because then when you do push yourself and you do complete it and you do realize that it's not as bad as you thought it was, it is the biggest serotonin and dopamine boost. You feel so good about it. And then you start to become addicted to that boost and you start to really make progress in your self-development. Therefore, your confidence starts to go through the roof. And that is what we are looking for. The last thing here is find your voice. Right? Sometimes when we lose our confidence, it's really difficult for us to express ourselves or to feel like our voices matter or our opinions matter. They do. Express what's on your mind. Express what's in your heart. If you've always struggled with communicating, if you've always struggled with vulnerability, it is something to be consciously aware of. And look, if you need help with that, I have this, again, like I mentioned before, I've created 2 products specifically around that, communication and vulnerability. If this is something that you feel like you need help with, I will also attach those links in the description box below. Do them. Get those products and work through them, because if you are determined to change the dynamic of your life, the trajectory of your relationships, if you want to feel happy and fulfilled, it's going to take effort. It's going to take work. And you can achieve that through utilizing such things as these products and the coaching sessions and all of that. It's not me trying to sell you a bill of goods, right? Genuinely, I created these products to help you. We've created these products on the website to help you. So help yourself by doing the training. It will change your life. I guarantee you. And then you can drop me a comment and tell me how it changed your life or the things that you realized or that you noticed from doing that program and the progress that you've made. That's it. Those are the primary steps to building confidence. And like I said, if you feel like you need support, if you feel like you need help, right? If your situation is very specific, I am here to help you with that. use the link in the description box and book that one-on-one coaching session so we can get to working on a strategy to get you to where you want to be. If you are still a little bit lost, or maybe you just kind of want to share your thoughts, that's what the comment box is for. Leave your comments down below. I read as many of them as I possibly can. I interact with as many people as I can. We utilize these comments to create content for the page, right? Because at the end of the day, this is your community. This is your channel. We made this for you. So your voice matters. Your opinions matter. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. I hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.